Hi guys, Lena. Just a quick updates for 22 days, 22 days going for my knees injury. So the general theme is that every day I wake up, I feel a whole lot better than the day before. I feel like my knees getting more normal. It's more fluid, and I can fold it a little bit more every day I wake up. Um, so I wanted to go back to work. However, I have a lot of questions, and I done a lot of research, a lot of YouTubing, a lot of reading, and I couldn't find the answers, and I very uncertain. And I wanted to, be stable, go back to work. I don't want any setback that will send me back home and for another a long time, staying home for recoveries. So I decided to go see the ortho surgeon again today, and I have a lot of good news. So all of these questions, I brought it up to the surgeon, and he was nice enough. He's actually my doctor too, and then we have a long conversations, and here's all of the updates. So first of all, swelling. He said that yeah, you're still a little bit more swelling than the other legs. I can just stand up so that I can show you the swelling. Um, as you say, the fluffiness still here, and here you still see the border here and here. And if I turn to the side, you show it better. It's still very swelling. And he's saying that the swelling possibly will be there for a couple of more weeks, or it could be months. And so, but it's not too bad. And he's saying that continue icing it at least a couple of times per day, 30 up to 15 to 30 minutes. I'm a nurse. I know how to do it, but I don't recommend you guys icing it more than 15 minutes per day. So just do 15 minutes each time, and then let go of the ice for another 15 minutes or half hour, and then put it back again and do a couple of times per day for, helping with the swelling issues. And he said, continue taking ibuprofen for until, the swelling subsides. So that's a good thing. The other question is that he doesn't want to go down to the path of taking an MRI because it's a backlog, long waiting, and very expensive. So MRI, we're gonna keep an eye on my knees for another 4 weeks, and if it's not improving, then we'll do an MRI. So I asked him, like, I know just testing just to kind of have an idea, gauging like where the injuries, what size the injuries could be. And so he did more testing. He tested on the ligaments, testing all of the tendons and the joint tissues. And he said, I didn't think you have tears, like you're all of the tendons and ligaments solid, rock solid. Um, so he think that I'm most likely that I kind of aggravated, like I pull it so hard in my joints in a certain direction, and certain twists or turns, certain angles that aggravated, and I pull it so hard to the point that it's inflamed. It's the tissue's angry at me, and it's inflamed so bad that it's swelling. But there's some damage in there, but he didn't think the tear is is bad, and he didn't even think I have a tear, and so that's such a good news. So he's saying that we'll just kind of like keep an eye on my knees. The next question is walking. He said, no, walking is good. Build up the tolerance, but not to the point that I'm in pain. So, go to the groceries, walking around. I force you to walk, go out and walking. And he recommend me to not to wear brace, no brace, so that I'm no longer baby my knees. I had to retrain my brain and my knees that I can do it, take up the knees and just walk and put it back to work. So good news, right? So another thing is that the fourth question is that I'm asking about will I be able to walk normal again? And he said yes. He said yes. It take a couple of months, but eventually I'll go back to normal, walking normal. And the stiffness, he said that he suspected the stiffness caused by the swelling here, the effusions here in the joint that limit my mobility and flexibility. So when the swelling subsides, he suspects that the stiffness will go away and the range of motion will be greatly improved. And last question is that I asked him, should I cancel the pass because I really love skiing? I'm gonna cry if I have to quit, my hobby skiing. And he said, no, don't. You will get back to the slope in a couple of weeks. Just wait. I don't encourage you to go back to the slope in a couple of weeks, but after that you should be fine. So yeah, guys, it's all of the good news, and I learned a whole bunch. And I will continue to give you updates. Bye for now.